Hello, I'm Mike Harber, and this is Crash Talk. It's a different year. This is 2021. I sure hope this year is going to be a better year than 2020. But I wanted to start this year out with just some information that seems to be asked over and over and over again. And I thought maybe what we could do, I can just have a kind of a fireside chat with you today if you happen to be in a situation where your vehicle is being deemed a total loss. So let me start out with the disclaimer. First off, I'm not an attorney. I'm not going to give you any legal advice. If you need legal advice, you need to seek that of a practicing attorney in your local area. We can certainly give you a referral. We work with about 93 law firms around the country and know some of the best and the ones that will really do a good job for you. So what happens when a vehicle is deemed a total loss? Well, let's first start with the questions that typically are asked. You call, you want to know, what can we do? I don't think I'm being treated fair. They're not giving me enough, offering me enough money for my car. Well, that's a good question. And that's one we're asked probably almost 2 or 3 times every single day. My son was actually here listening to me and said, you need to just record your answer because it's the same story every time. Now I know for you, you've never been here, done this before. It's all pretty vague and confusing and frustrating, and you don't have the time, right? I mean, you've got a busy life, and now all of a sudden, your car's a total loss. Maybe the insurance company is saying, well, we're going to cut your rental off in 3 days, and if you don't give the car to us and there's a storage bill, we're going to reduce the settlement of your claim. It's like, how fair is that? Okay, so let's stop. There's a couple things that occur right from the very beginning. Was this accident your fault or was it somebody else's? Now, it could be that it was a deer, or it could have been a tree fell on your car. So it's like, well, whose fault is that? Those are the type of claims that are called comprehensive claims. And a comprehensive claim is going to be run through your insurance company. So in a way, it's not to make you feel bad, but it's like it's your fault, okay? It's a claim against your own policy. Now, when somebody else damages your property, and if they have insurance, that insurance company is going to try to settle your claim. That's their job. But their job is to do it as cheaply as possible, which may not be in your best interest. Now, you've heard me, if you've listened to any of the other programs that we've put together, I've said this over and over, and I hope I can get it through. You want to use your insurance company, even if it's somebody else's fault. Oh yeah, I know, but I don't want to have to pay a deductible, and I don't want my rates to go up, and it wasn't my fault, and I don't think that's right. Okay, I'm not going to talk about what's right. I'm going to tell you how you're best served in the settlement of your claim. Stop and think about it. You've paid premiums. You've paid premiums for insurance to be indemnified. Your insurance company has a duty to you of good faith and fair dealing. Now, the people that caused the accident, if they have insurance, that insurance company has no duty to you. Their duty's to their insured. So who's looking out for your best interest? Now, you turn a claim in your own insurance company. When the claim is settled, your insurance company is going to go back to the people that are responsible, and they're going to get their money back. It's not supposed to affect your rates. Okay, and if you have a deductible, you can simply go to the responsible party, say, I've decided to use my own insurance company for the settlement of my property damage claim. please advance my deductible. Now, it's very rare that an insurance company will not cooperate and advance that deductible. You could even let them know that during this period of time, you even want them to cover the cost of your rental car if you don't have rental coverage on your own policy. So once we get past the basics right now, and you understand that you're better off with your insurance company, then there's a whole lot of things that we can do as a public adjuster to assist you with your claim. As a public adjuster, I can't do anything with the other person's insurance company. You must be an attorney to do that. And attorneys, in most cases, don't get involved in property damage because the amounts that are in controversy are so small. And if they're charging you on an hourly rate, that's coming right out of your pocket. So there is a method for dispute resolution that you have the right to use in your own policy. You don't have those rights with the other guy. With the other guy, all you can do if you don't get a fair settlement is litigation. As a matter of fact, that's why I look like this today. I've been in court today. The courts are closed for in-person testimony, but they're open through video conferencing like this. So as I was in trial today and we completed, I thought now would be as good time as any, because it's kind of all fresh in my mind, the things I'd like to share with you. So you call and you say, I've had an accident. They're saying my car's a total loss, but it's not fair. What do we do? We will review your claim, the value of your claim, to determine if we can add value to what's been offered for free. All we need is a copy of what's called the evaluation report. An insurance company gets to make the decision if they're going to total your car or they're going to pay for the cost of repair. They get to make that decision, not you. So how is that fair? Well, what's fair, because you have a contract, again, with your insurance company. The other party, if there's another party that's responsible, you don't have any rights there. And again, their obligation is to their insured, not to you. So with your insurance company, they get to decide what they're going to do. Total it or repair it. If they decide it's going to be totaled, then what your rights are is to be made whole, to be put back to where you were. It's just like the commercials say on TV. You've seen, I think, the farmer's commercial. Get you right back to where you were. I think they had one with a squirrel or something. It's kind of cute. Anyway, I'm not interested in cute. I'm interested in trying to help you utilize the benefits of your insurance policy, the contract that you have, that you've paid good money for. Use it. Use it. So, when an insurance company determines that it's a total loss, now this is either side, either theirs or yours, they will go to an outside source. There's 3 companies that vie for the insurance company's business to provide reports, valuations on total loss claims. One of the companies is called CCC1. Another company is called Mitchell, and the third is called AutoSource. Those are the 3 main players, the big 3 in the insurance business of providing these evaluations. If you request a copy of that report, they have to provide it to you. That's part of the laws in our state. So that's the first thing you want. You want a copy of the evaluation report, which comes from one of those 3 companies. It's also helpful to ask for a settlement letter from your insurance company, because that will take the information from determining the value of your vehicle and it'll add all the appropriate taxes and fees, less your deductible. You get that information, you can forward it on to us. We will review it for you, no charge. Usually takes us 24 to 48 hours. And then we'll respond back to you and let you know if we can add value to your claim. It's as simple as that. You can get on with your life. You can accept the amount of money the insurance company has offered as the uncontested amount of your claim. So you don't have to wait around. You don't have to have this argument back and forth, get your blood pressure up. You don't have to do any of that. You can accept what they've offered you. It might not be enough, and we'll let you know that. And if it's not enough, you can at least accept what they've offered you, move on with your life, and if you decide that you want to hire us to help you with the claim, then we will then move forward, show you how we can do that. And it can take us a month to several months. There are several that we're still working on that we're in excess of 6 months. But we'll do everything in our power to get everything that we can for you, the value of your vehicle. And that includes if you've done anything major as an improvement or an investment in your vehicle in the last 18 months. We want to know. If you put new tires on the vehicle, if you put a new engine in the vehicle, if you did major cosmetic work or customization, all of those things can play a factor in the value of your vehicle. And we're experts in making that determination. So if you'd like to speak with us, this is just what I'd be telling you on the phone. If we're talking on the phone, I'd tell you the same thing I'm telling you right now. I've tried to just cover all the bases, and until we have the opportunity to review that evaluation report, there's not a whole lot else I can tell you, because you can get all upset, you can rant and rave, you can scream at them, and what'll happen is they'll say, that's all we're offering you, take it or leave it. And it's just like, wait, you're my insurance company. How can that be fair? That's not a fair amount. That's how insurance works. And at that point, you have an option for dispute resolution if it's underpaid in your insurance contract, and it's called the right of appraisal. It says if either party, the insurance company or the insured, disagree on the amount of the loss, either party may invoke appraisal. Each party will choose a competent appraiser. The two appraisers will determine the amount of loss and the actual cash value. If they cannot agree, they will then choose a third neutral or an umpire, and whatever two of the three agree upon is binding. It's a great method to resolve a dispute like this because it's fast. It's faster than litigation. It's certainly less expensive than litigation, and it's one of the procedures that we use probably 4, 5, 6 times every week, helping consumers just like you that have had a total loss claim. So if you would like to have us review your case, you can send an email, forward those documents, the evaluation report, and a copy of a settlement letter. You can send it to info@harberappraisal.com, or you can send it directly to me. Send it to Mike@harberappraisal.com. I guess I would encourage you to consider your right and the fact that you've paid money for insurance, and don't be intimidated about using that insurance that you've paid good money for. And the only other situation could be if you've got an uninsured situation, the person that caused damage to your vehicle didn't have insurance, then you may even have some additional remedies under your policy, but that's for another time. It'd be called an uninsured motorist claim, and I've hopefully got that across to everyone too, that that's something you need to make sure you purchase and have as part of your policy. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Might save me some time if you'll look at this instead of calling me, but we'll still do the same review. We'll still help you with your case, and we'll tell you if there's money left on the table, yes or no. And we usually set the limit at about $1,500 underpaid. And to date, I believe the largest claim, we recovered an additional, I want to say $75,000 underpayment on an auto claim. It's amazing. It's amazing to me how much these claims are underpaid. So give us a call, send us an email. If you send the email with what I've just asked for, we know what to do with it, and we'll respond back to you within 24 to 40 hours. Hope to hear from you soon. It's been Mike Harber, Crash Talk. Remember, we're still in this together. Wear your mask. Keep your distance. Keep washing those hands. Man, oh man, my hands are so dried out. But anyway, it's going to be a better year. So, hope to see you same time, same place next week. It's been Crash Talk. Thank you for listening.